you think everyone should own gold in their portfolio?
I think it would be reckless. If you're an investor, you would be reckless not to own gold. Some gold, it's insurance. And if you don't have some insurance in your portfolio, you're crazy.
Is it physical? Is it mining stocks? Is it both for you? Is it ETFs?
I think, well, listen, I'm a professional, so obviously I have a different risk profile than some other people might, but the way I look at it, I own the physical, okay, number one. Number two, I bypass the seniors because I don't see, I find that it's going to be difficult for them to grow, the major gold mining companies. I might as well just own the physical for that part of the ride. And then I like to own or create the intermediate producers, which this is my third one, Lea Gold. And I'd like to own a lot of those, a lot of shares in those, because that's where the growth is going to come from, and you're going to get both the benefit of the rising gold price and a growing company with growing earnings and growing production. Then I like, and this is where the risk profile changes for a lot of people, and you know, I can't make those recommendations, but I like to own developers. I like to choose, own shares in companies that have a deposit that is economically feasible at some gold price and will, in a rising gold price, go into production and get acquired or, you know, build its own mining company. So I own some of those. And then very rarely I invest in exploration because it's, you know, it's exploration and it's a difficult game. I mean, I have one position, but for me, that's rare.
So do you think we'll finally start to see the money flowing back into the juniors? There's so much talk of it. Oh, it's all in cannabis now. It's all in the cryptos. When's it coming back to mining?
It's like every cycle that I've seen since 1978, okay? We will have to see a new high on gold, but we're not that far off. The money will come.
So it has to go back to 1900
I think,
in order to have major.
Yeah, I think, but I think the money flows will definitely come in, and I think you're going to see insanity in that space, much like you've seen insanity in that space before, because there's so much liquidity in the world. And you know, what is there? Only 80 gold producers in the world. I mean, that's yeah.
Yeah, and speaking about, you mean you're so. Look, you're all over in the mining space, right? You mentioned Lea Gold. You also are a huge stakeholder in Sandspring. So, and I've seen you at shows. People are pitching you constantly, okay? So how do you choose when you're going to get involved? What makes you think, okay, is it the people behind it? Is it obviously that the fact that there's rolling gold there?
Most of it is about people. When I'm building, whether it was Goldcorp or Endeavor or now Lea Gold, it's all about the people. I mean, without Telfer, I talked Telfer into doing this in 2001. I mean, he was really the driving force of actually making it happen. You know, it was my idea, and I kind of put all the people together. We raised the money, but it was his management skills that made that such a success so quickly. Neil Woodyer, the same thing. We did that Endeavor. He's a brilliant mining executive in building mines and making acquisitions, structuring balance sheets. So yeah, so it's for that part of it's people, okay, and then you go. Through your business plan, you create your gold mining company. So that's one approach to it. Otherwise, it's an asset. If you find Sandspring, I invested in 2014, I think it was, and I thought to myself, gold is going to go back up again. It's not going to sit at 1,100 forever. I've always believed that. So I told my people, find me something that is highly levered to the gold price, that has a great asset, but is out of the money right now. And they came up with Sandspring.
So I want to dig a little deeper about how you would play this market. You mentioned what you like and how you would be diversified. But can you talk a little bit more about how, is it really possible for someone to make substantial amounts of money right now in this mining sector?
Yes. But you have to be careful. Mining is risky, especially junior mining, especially exploration. And it's a tough game. You really, I think all you can do in that business is back management groups that have done it before, that are honest, that don't over-promote, that do it right and have done it right many times before. That's the only, and even there you're taking risk because it's, Mother Nature